right? So many of them. As we get a chance to welcome KD in
What's
here.
up, baby?
Kind enough to spend some time with us as we continue our coverage here on Media Day.
Oh, man.
So let's look at your team, Coach. Okay, so Steph was here about less than an hour ago, and he was already talking about your talk that the team wasn't compiled the right way, and he thinks they're better than you. I mean, what are you seeing when you look at the two teams?
I mean, it's obvious. I mean, when you look at the starting lineups, I mean, what the advantage is, I mean, you got the best top 10 players, 5 players on one
pretty
team.
Good.
You know, so it should be a good matchup, though.
Well, this is what, you got the top 5, but will the top 5 play hard?
Oh, yeah.
You know,
sure.
because if y'all come to play hard, then it's a different story.
Yeah.
Now, this is what I worry about the top 5. Tonight, are y'all going to eat the pasta, go to bed at 9?
You know how it goes. Come on now. Of course not.
So that's why we giving the edge to
Yo, give us some credit now. We got some professionals over here.
Exactly. No, but speaking of professionals, this is the question I want to ask you about your Golden State team. Over these last 3-4 years, y'all been dominant, and there are no more big mountains to climb, so to speak. And I just want to ask, how do you guys stay up every single night and meet the competition? Because we was just doing your game, and I think y'all 16 or 17-2 in the last 18 games. But the story is, well, y'all ain't really got it together yet. But you just ran off 16-2. How do you feel about your team and the potential of it and where you're at right now?
Well, I like who we are. I mean, when you've experienced so much in this league, it's just about doing it more and seeing how you can perfect the craft. And I think all of us have that drive to want to do so. And, we come in every day with that mindset. So we're going to have, our ebbs and flows throughout the season. You know how that is. But I think for the most part, we just we come out and play every day. We play hard, and we learn from our mistakes.
KD, first of all, I want to know your favorite shoe back when you were a little kid.
You know where I'm going with this.
No, I'm serious. When you came in the league, I remember your first year when in Seattle, and you were 2-guard. And we played you, and me and Raja Bell, the first game, we were like, wow, this guy's 6'10", at the 2, crossing up, hitting threes. Like, he's going to change the game, and you have, and how you play and what you've done, just been pure excellence.
Thank you.
I wonder if you recognize your influence on the younger players, people like a Giannis and Anthony Davis, guys that continue to try to stretch what you've done, and just really speaking to the evolution of the game. And I don't know, just have any thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, I just look at it as me being a big and, playing on the perimeter. I think, guys like Dirk and, even guys like, Cliff Robinson and Darius Miles and Jonathan Bender, the guys I grew up looking at that were my size playing out on the perimeter, just having dreamed a little bit more when I worked out as a kid. And I think, the game is about evolution, and we keep pushing the boundaries is only going to make the game better. So, then I come along, then AD, then Giannis, then, you got Jonathan Isaac, the young guy, and Orlando, that's the size. So you got a lot of guys that's playing on the perimeter now as bigs, and, we're just stretching the boundaries.
KD, I'm just glad they didn't show on that highlight clip you double-crossing me. I still remember he got me with the cross left to right, and then went right to left on me. I was like, come on, man. I was like.
I also remember a game where I was 4 for 22 against the Suns.
Oh, no.
And he was probably 36.
I
went home a little. I didn't know how to think about not scoring on a 36-year-old.
Cross me like you were the Urban Coalition.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Let me switch gears, because I do want to congratulate you on the work that you've done off the court.
Appreciate it.
I mean, the things that you've done not only in OKC, but then you just went back and you did something in Washington. I mean, why do you feel the need to continue to give back, help, support, and does that come from you? I know your mama slapping you still upside the head, but still, I mean, you not only are you giving time, but you're contributing a lot of dollars. Can you talk about the work in OKC and also the work that you're doing in Washington?
Oh yeah, wherever I play basketball, I wanted to definitely leave my mark on that community, and show kids that come from the same stuff that I come from that there is a way out, and you try to use our platform to do good, and a lot of people use our platform and influence. So a lot of people watch us and want to be like us, but our message is always just be who you are. But you got a lot of support out here, so it's good to give back and good to dive into the community.
And talk about the boardroom. The boardroom. Let us in on the boardroom.
Oh yeah, just a conversation.
35.
It's just a conversation. Exchanging information between people that been in this life and that understand what it takes to build something off the court, and so we're looking forward to just learning from each other.
And Katie, I just want to know, continue with that question, the business that you've become. And not just with the boardroom. I know you have a big YouTube presence and a platform there, and just your venture capital. Where did all that come from? And just sort of, what's your ultimate goal once you're done playing in terms of being Kevin Durant, the businessman?
Well, first off, I'm thankful for this game of basketball. It changed my life, saved my life, altered my family's lives. So that's the start of it. And I know if I come to work every single day, everything else will fall in after that. But I have other interests, and while I'm locking in on basketball, I trust people on the outside, my team that understands what my vision is, and they try to go out there and execute for me.
The last thing I had is, we think about it, I'm going to quote Spider-Man, but with great power comes great responsibility, right?
Yeah.
So, because
we apologize.
No, come on, man. Hey, look, I'm 40, but I look younger than you.
He with us, but he ain't with us right now.
Come on, man.
I get it.
Well, I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Spider-Man.
Katie and I don't have to watch black and white TV. So, but there's obviously, from not only now your message that you have to younger people, but also with the ability to have a message in the community through whether it's political or social.
Yeah.
There are so many things that are on top of the shoulders of a star athlete, in addition, and including the media, in addition to the game on the floor. How have you learned to kind of manage that as you go along? Because there's no playbook for that like there is when you guys are learning the game, right?
Well, I try to keep it at, I am a basketball player when I step on the floor, but when I'm off the floor, I'm a human, just like everybody else who's growing and who's evolving by the day. And I have views and things that I believe in. It may be different from somebody else's, but just because I play basketball don't mean I can't voice mine, or I can't have an opinion on things or how we live life. So, I just try to stick to that and realize that, life is just bigger than basketball, and, we're all out here trying to figure it out.
All right, Zeke, you good now? Can I leave? It was a Spider-Man question. Can we let him run?
No, man, we had a good thing going. And
Come on, man.
And you threw that old serious question in there. We was having some fun, and then you had to go to it's bigger than life.
Do your job, man.
We having some,
Do your job.
Yeah, man.
Don't worry about these old dudes.
I got you.
Much love, man.
All the questions from now on.
DMV's finest, baby.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it.